This Saturday, we are seeing the impact of one of the fiercest storms to ever make landfall in the United States. Hurricane Ian is now a post-tropical cyclone and is currently drenching the Carolinas, Virginia, and West Virginia, leaving massive destruction, flooding, and power outages in its path. As of this hour, the overall death toll has soared to at least 77 people. Sadly, that number is expected to rise as rescue and recovery crews make their way through the damage. Most of the deaths are reported in Florida, where power outages are complicating rescue and recovery efforts. Ian ripped across the state as a powerful Category 4 hurricane on Wednesday. Early estimates suggest Ian caused up to $47 billion in losses, making it the most expensive storm in Florida's history. Right now, more than 1.2 million people are still without power. Duke Energy, which provides power to Central Florida, says it could be days before it's restored. Here's Governor Ron DeSantis earlier today on the latest efforts.
Over the last 72 hours, there have been over 1,100 confirmed rescues made by first responders, and likely many more than that. Those are the reported ones as of 6 o'clock this morning. We have called in the Army Corps of Engineers at the request of the counties to help with damage to the water system. And I know that some of this is Lee County water utility, some of it may be municipal. Bottom line is the Corps is working with all of those groups. I know they're meeting again today to figure out what the best way is to go forward. Clearly, having those core services like the water and like the electrical are really top priorities after the life rescue mission.
One of the most hard-hit cities in Florida was Fort Myers. Check out this jaw-dropping before and after, showing homes completely wiped out. It's a reminder of the unpredictability and sheer force of Mother Nature. Here's how one Fort Myers resident puts it.
I stayed here as long as I could until I got scared for my life and went across the street. In a brick home, which the three little pigs, they build them out of block. It's supposed to stay. Mine's built out of sticks. It didn't last too long when the big bad wolf come along and puffed it away. But I literally watched my house disappear with everything in it. Right before my eyes.
Joining us now from Malaysia, just off of Fort Myers, is NBC's Liz McLaughlin. Liz, how are residents coping with all of this damage? Are they able right now to access shelter, food, and water at this time?
In this area, it's a desperate situation. You can see what was a road behind me now just crumbles of concrete. This was the only way in and out of Pine Island. Thousands still there, and they don't, though a few days ago there was too much water, they don't have enough right now. There's no drinking water, no power, and it may be months before it's restored there. And here in the historic part of this city, you can see this house behind us, just rubble, absolutely destroyed, and the whole bottom floor out. We spoke to the owner of this house who rode out the storm in that upper level, sitting on a mattress with his wife, with his dog, hearing the wind howl and praying for his life. And now he has a whole new view of the world. Let's listen.
Thankful, yeah, thankful to God, thankful to my incredible wife, who was just a rock through the entire thing with us. And just thankful to be here and to be able to have air in my lungs and be out here and help these guys and help everybody rebuild for sure.
And like many others, one of the first things that he did was go try to help his neighbors, go door to door, though his house has some remains, some were completely wiped off. And so he just wants to help, neighbor helping neighbor, a lot of other residents doing the same. As these Coast Guard boats go to and from the island, their only way by air or by boat to get off of that island, to get food, water, and those supplies that they desperately need.
NBC's Liz McLaughlin, thank you.